Hello, this is the Engage, and I just got Forgotten Realms Neverwinter Nights 2. I know I haven't finished the first one yet, but I do not believe the storylines overlap. See, main campaign, and create a new character. The thing I like about it, I've just taken a look at it, that you can actually get stuff with level adjustments. And if you're following my regular Neverwinter Nights playthrough, this is the race that my druid is based off of, but can't be that one. However, I will be the Earth Genocide, because they're best for fighters. And I'm going to basically make my a Goliath fighter. Except it's not going to be as overpowered. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll stick with that here. Ish stuff. Alright. Let's see. Fighter. Oh, another thing. Warlocks! That's like really overpowered. And anyways. Anyways, I go and play a fighter. Lawful good. And now to find a deity. I forgot to look this up beforehand. So, I'm sorry about that. I will be back after I find a deity. Okay, so I decided to pick Torm as my deity. And once again, I'm sorry about that. I failed to do research. Okay. High strength, a 13 for that, at least 10 intellect, and I don't want to have negative to something that I go off of for will saves. There is a feat for that, so I'll actually keep that low and increase my constitution, not my dexterity. I will increase my intelligence by 2 though. However, because I forgot about the +2 to constitution also. Alright, that looks good to me. I'm gonna be a bully. And I always customize. Can't stand the normal stuff. I'm gonna see whether I can take the feat to where I can have all cross-class skills as class skills. Till then, I'll put 1 point into total. Actually, no, I'm not, because I'll be going full plate. That'd be absolutely pointless. So let's see. Yeah, go and put some points in parry, lure, intimidate. Don't need that. Hopefully they have the feat to where I can use my strength mod for intimidate checks. So that would be awesome. Let's see here. I'll take weapon focus greatsword. Hey, I found that. Oh, that's for warlocks. Axe mainly. But it'll work for any spellcaster that uses ranged touch attacks. Going to weapon focus greatsword. Okay, once again, I'm sorry I forgot to set a timer so I don't go over my 15 minutes. Because monkey's grip. How wasn't that available to begin with? Able, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take that feat. Awesome. But I'll be going for monkey grip. Yep, this level. So I'll be using one gigantic greatsword. Or two greatswords. I don't know. We'll figure that out later in the game. Figure out whichever one's better. Random name. Nah. I normally would, but Dingorge Miners. 20 years old.
Attack!
That'll work. Alrighty.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition.
Ooh.
The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days
Requires
baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard
just a
one
little bit.
for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
If I have to. Continue. So. We're done, I mean.
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the
You're a
village green.
deep-voiced elf.
He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Yeah. Avoid the trade with Galen. Double check, make sure he's in around here. Alright. I'll probably fail to say probably. Okay, anyways. I'll probably use 2 great swords, 'cause that'll do the most damage. Archery, no.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
Let's see.
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat. But Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
Recording wouldn't
I
do
convinced
this.
Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
We sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on!
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. I didn't mean to pause it, but whatever. Okay, let's go. As soon as I can remember how to control this, because they have the controls all messed up. Okay, I will have that. I'll try to have that
And
fixed.
the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
Well,
There's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg.
I think
There's no druids to be found.
He from
Not
the
head nor
house.
heel. It used to be they'd warn
That
me of
did-
trouble,
yes.
long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Bye.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see the 3 of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right?
Oh, sorry about that. Alrighty.
Rules are the win all 4, and the village council grants you. Well, there's
Thanks, Georg.
just
Your foster
guess I'll
father.
have to
I guess
go.
the Knave's Challenge will be your toughest event. Though the
So I'll
Mossfeld boys
try-
might say
I'll probably make another
otherwise.
video tonight. Alright, so
If you haven't.
I will see you guys later. Goodbye.